Hey everyone, it's Mike, Bill, and Brian, and today we are talking about the best songs from the last decade. I think Brian has our list, and go.
Okay, thanks, Mike. First, let me start off with my dishonorable mention, and that's Maroon 5. They are considered rock somehow, but they're still crap. And getting into the list, I can't reiterate that one enough. Starting with the list, I have to start with it. Can't Stop the Feeling, Justin Timberlake. Come on, guys, just give me shit now for that.
Can't stop the feeling. Yeah.
I don't think I know that song. I do like Justin Timberlake, but I don't think I know that song.
Because of his history, but that song just is infectious. Next one is Nine Animals, Neon Trees by Neon Trees. Not really a one-hit wonder band, but the song is pretty awesome. That's why it's
Yeah, that's a good one. I had to. I forgot about that song honestly, and I looked it up when you mentioned it, and that's a good choice.
number 8, Grenade by Bruno Mars. Had to put him on this list. Lots of music. Grenade was one of his first ones, and probably still one of the only ones of his I really like.
No Uptown Funk?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
It's a good song. Okay, there's
It's a
some
great song.
lazy, yeah, but it's a good funk song. But best songs, we're talking about best songs, and I made this list with artists and songs in mind. There's a lot of personal favorites in here, like number 7, "We Are Young," fun, featuring Jana Monette, or however you say that name. It's just a really good song, but I don't know much else by Fun. And Bruno Mars got a few more, but I just like "We Are Young."
Sure.
One of those anthems. The next one got a little bit more street cred. I only know a few other songs by him that I can't name. "Happy" by Pharrell.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It was very catchy.
That's a great song. Pharrell
Now, was that
really.
one? Was that one part of the Lego Movie?
Despicable Me.
Okay.
At least it might have been Lego as well, actually. Yeah.
That was a great song. Throw it on you could throw it on most cartoon soundtracks, animated movies, and that would be a great hip song to throw in there. Number 5 is really probably the only one I really noticed when it came out, because I'm sort of out of the zeitgeist of this shit. It's "Pumped Up Kicks" by Foster the People.
I heard that the lead singer for Foster the People, they're going to discontinue doing that song live. Like it's, every now and again you'll hear about an artist that is sick of doing their number one hits. Which,
Yeah, I understand that. Houdini
Yeah,
is also a really good one. That whole album they did, sadly, their second album wasn't quite as good.
just as a side note, it kind of, I do understand why artists get tired of doing their hit again, but suck it up and do the stupid song, man. That's the reason why
Yeah.
you
That's
have
why
millions
people
of
are there.
dollars.
Yeah. And people show up to your shows. Yeah.
There's so many other good stuff they do. I wouldn't blame them for dropping that one. A lot of their songs have the same sort of feel to them. I could also understand, because the implications of that song, why they would try to get away. Because
Sure.
it's been linked with school shootings. I mean, that's not the feel, but someone could draw that conclusion. It has
I
that
think
feel, but
that's legitimately what it was written about.
yeah, but it has a different feel for it. It's not for the shooter, it's for the victims. And I thought that was a really good idea, and it has a really good beat. As I said, that whole album's good. Probably like Houdini also. And I'm really glad Fall Out Boys have not put out anything great, so I don't have to put them on this list.
You know what? Fall Out Boy I kind of like just because of the
I
synth
like
they
their
use.
first album. Okay.
I like the one with the Munsters sample.
Nope.
That Fall Out Boy with the bump na 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 na. Fall Out Boy. Maybe not. Okay,
Might
sorry.
have missed that one. Number 4 is Lights. Have you ever guys heard that one? That might be just a personal one. Ellen, I can't pronounce that last name. I suck at pronunciation. But Lights, have either one of you heard of that one?
Not off the top of my head.
It's a really good song. You should look it up later.
Sing a little bit. Sing just a little.
Okay, let me just move on to number 3, Rolling in the Deep by Adele. What? Is there a joke in there?
No, I was asking you to sing a little bit of Lights to see if it would refresh my memory.
Yeah, you just sort of like moving on.
Rolled over
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rolling into the Deep. It's a good rollover, good segue song.
Sure.
Rolling in Deep by Adele. She has several good ones. Rolling in the Deep is definitely one of her best tracks out there.
Yeah, I like Adele a lot.
Adele has a lot of good songs. She has a great voice. Musically, a little boring, but her voice makes up for that.
I don't know what it is about Adele. Like, I think she's extremely talented, and she does have, like, objectively some good songs. But I guess it's being overplayed. But it's like nails on a chalkboard at this point. When I'm like, when she comes on the radio, I'm just like, oh my god, and gotta turn it. You know, like.
That's kind of funny.
I don't listen to the radio very much. Internet-wise, I'm safe. I can listen to her whenever I want, and if she pops up on a list, that's generally she spruces it up. Number 2, Rihanna. I put Diamonds because out of all her songs, that's the one I personally like.
Sure.
And Mike brought up S&M when I brought her up earlier. That's also a really good one she has.
To be fair, I was bringing up S&M for a completely different reason.
Okay, of course you did. And this segues perfectly into honorable mentions. I could not personally give Eminem any on any spot because all his good songs are with Rihanna. He hasn't done anything good solo, in my opinion. And
wait, like ever or like in this decade?
no, in the decade.
Okay.
Sorry, in this decade, he's been rather a little weak this decade, but he's old. Yeah. He's losing his edge that he used to have. With that in mind, second honorable mention, Macklemore's. I'll go with Thrift Shop.
Okay, yeah.
Song, sort of overplayed, little lame, but that's sort of the joy of it. I feel really bad that I didn't put any rappers on this list, so this is where all my honorable mentions, because I like rap, but music hit-wise, they can't stand on their own, I feel.
It's difficult. I kind of feel like the breakout star, rap-wise, of the last at least few years was Run the Jewels, which I enjoy quite a bit, and they have some cultural relevance. They actually showed up at a lot of like video game award shows as a musical artist, which really speaks to their like crossover appeal.
Well, there's been
really
a lot of
gamers as being.
There's a lot of crossover appeal with a lot. I hear countries has been getting into the pop crap. But let me not. You guys probably know how I feel about country overall. Dixie Chicks were fine. Taylor Swift did not make even honorable mentions.
Oh man, no.
Her on, but my hatred of her is so deep seated. No, you can go in the dishonorable. As
no T Swizzle, man. No T Swizzle at all. Like, I mean,
no,
I guess haters gonna hate. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, she's too uneven.
Gotta shake it off.
Yeah, just gotta shake it off. Yeah.
She was gonna go on, but I found much better bands, so much better songs to use. Another honorable mention was Naj. Again, I did not feel I included rappers a lot in this list, so this list, and I put Chung Lee because I heard about this song and I'm like, that's pretty badass. She rapped about pretty much being a strong female video game character with Chung Lee.
Great legs.
Oh, great ass. What are you talking about? Or not? Baby's got back. I think
I'm a leg man for sure.
Oh, okay.
Legs. I have legs.
And I'm last one, Ed Sheeran. Okay, I do not.
Oh my god.
Music overall, but he's got a good voice. His songs are tolerable.
Well, this will be my last podcast here with Ango.
I said his songs are tolerable. Okay. And number one, definitely deserved to be on the list. I don't know if it's number one. It's just got to be where it's got to be at number one. Fuck you. CeeLo Green.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
CeeLo.
Would know the censored version was Forget You. It had to be number one. Fuck you at number one.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
That was a great song with a great beat.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Who else could pull off this song? A song that upbeat, but with that title.
I'm kind of surprised Gautier didn't make it on there.
I think she was on Originals.
No, it's a dude. Somebody that you used to know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm thinking of Kesha, who is also with TikTok. Yeah, Gautier.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It was a good song. I just didn't think it was worth making it to the top. They also had a female vocalist. Now, I was thinking
Right.
for a second. Go
I don't
TA.
know why. I thought you were gonna put Lord on there too.
Who?
Lord.
I don't think I know any Lord songs.
I know like one
Royals.
and
Yeah.
Passable. That's
Yeah.
about
No.
it. I mean, is there any other things I didn't mention that should have been mentioned at some point?
I don't share your hate for Maroon 5, but
No, me neither.
No, I just think they're a bad representation of rock in the new decade. They really are just lame. They're not bad. They're just consistently lame.
they've always been more to the poppy side. Like,
Yeah, I'd agree. I almost
Yeah.
consider them to be a boy band.
I mean, in a way, I guess because they don't have like the multiple singers, but so they don't like have that like archetype, but they're
Thank
definitely
God
kind of like a
Nickelback
pop
isn't
rock
in
band.
the last decade. Does Nickelback have anything in the last decade?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was gonna
Good.
say I don't think so.
I didn't have to bring them up, and neither do you guys. Okay.
I'm trying to think if there's any. I know some kind of smaller artists that I've been really. I like, but I mean, they're also not super relevant. I like My Morning Jacket a lot from the last 10 years. I like Orville Peck, which if you have a chance to listen to Orville Peck, I highly recommend it. He's like a gay cowboy, and so he does like this country croony kind of style. Kind of fun.
As I said, country not my cup of tea. I did like the Dixie Chicks and Who Can Hate Garth Brooks. Not really relevant.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that had like some mainstream appeal that oh, Lady Gaga. She's been doing stuff, right?
What was that accent? Lady Gaga.
Excuse me while I go throw up.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, Jesus, he wasn't kidding.
Yeah, right.
I think I picked that up from 98 Rock. That's how they say.
I
Gotta watch
like
the Lady
it.
Gaga.
Yeah. Sounded like very like I don't know, like snooty British. Oh, it's the Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah. Oh man.
I think if like older artists that put out some good stuff.
Yeah, there's been a lot of remakes and rehash of music this decade, especially with rock music. It's been kind of lacking here. Yeah.
Yeah, I like AWOL Nation a lot. They had that one song "Bad Wolf" that was pretty popular for a while.
And there's Cage the Elephant too.
Sure, Cage the Elephant. I want to see them live. I hear they do a great live show.
Sorry
Maybe the
about
next
that,
time they come
gents.
around. That's fine. We were
You
talking
know-
about Cage the Elephant and AWOL Nation. Good artists from the last 10 years. I feel like Cage the Elephant is doing a good job of trying to keep rock alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely not top 100, but they're a good rock band in the current time period.
For sure.
And I think their biggest hit was before the 2010s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ain't No Rest for the Wicked.
Yeah.
That may have been just before 2010.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think we're old fogies who have no clue about current music, so we should move on.
So this has been our discussion about the top 10 songs from the last decade. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Keep your eye out on our channel for Top 10 Tuesdays. And thanks for tuning in.